Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have another first impression slash review, maybe? I don't know, I think this is more like a first impressions because it's the first time I'm testing out the product, so yeah. So today I have the Makeup Revolution foundation stick and this is called Fast Base Stick Foundation. So I got 3 foundation sticks. I got 2 light shades. I think one of them will matches my skin tone. I don't know exactly. And then I got a darker one to cream contour. So this retails for 5.99 euros. So I purchased this on Saturday. Then on Monday I got the confirmation that they were shipped to me. And on Thursday I got them at my door. And I think that's amazing because they were shipped from UK. So from UK to Spain in only 4 days. I think that's amazing. That's super fast. So I got 3 foundation sticks. 1 concealer, this is in the shade C2. I'm going to get into this in a second. And they included a little gift. This is a lip liner in the shade Grandee. I think that's amazing when you purchase something and they include like a little gift, you know, something in there is always welcome. That was super nice from them. And I actually purchased this from I think this is their official website. I don't know exactly. This is revolutionbeauty.com. So I got the shade F4 and this is for light skin tones with neutral undertone. Then I got F6 and this is for light to medium skin tones with yellow undertone. So I know for sure, okay, I don't even know what undertone I have, but I know for sure that I don't have pink undertone because that doesn't look good on my skin. And then I got the F14 and this is for dark skin tones with cool undertone. So I got this to contour, but I think this might be a little bit too dark for me. I don't know, we shall see. Alright, so it says foundation just got faster, launching in 18 shades and a range of undertones. Fast base foundation quickly perfects contours and highlights your complexion. To the easy to apply stick formula melts into skin, blending seamlessly to leave a fresh and dewy finish. Twist up, swipe on and blend out with fingers, a beauty sponge or your favorite foundation brush. And then the concealer is in the shade C2 and this is for fair skin tones with yellow undertone. And again, this comes into 18 shades ranging for fair to deep in cool, neutral and warm undertones. Lightweight yet full coverage concealer to cover blemishes, even skin tone and counteract dark circles. With a matte finish that won't settle or accentuate fine lines and pores. I don't have huge pores, so my pores doesn't bother me, but I do have fine lines, so we shall see how that works with my fine lines. Our large doe foot applicator allows for smooth application that won't drag on the delicate skin under your eyes. Okay, alright, so I guess that's all the information I have about this foundation and concealer. I didn't say, but the concealer retails for 4.99 euros, and also it says that it's cruelty free and vegan. So that's amazing. It didn't says about the foundation if that is cruelty free or vegan. I really hope so. But yeah, so I guess I'm going to start this first impressions review right now because I feel again like I'm rambling too much. I did bite my lip. You see? Anyway. Alright, so I did prime my face with my No Problem primer because I want to treat this foundation like I treat all my foundations. This is not special, it's just a foundation. So I want to treat this like I usually treat all my foundations. So I'm not going to apply this foundation with a brush because I don't like to apply my foundation with a brush. I don't know, I'm just weird like that. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques sponge. This is clean and ready to use. Alright, so first I'm going to see which shades matches me the best, but I think F4 it will be a perfect match for my skin tone. Oh, that was easy. I will say that this packaging feels cheap, like cheap plastic, but sometimes it's more important the product inside than the packaging, so it doesn't bother me that much. And the concealer also feels very cheap, but it's okay. Alright. So this is how much product we have inside. Alright, so let's see if this matches me. Feels very creamy. I'm going to open F6. This looks more yellowish. I think this looks a little bit more into the pink side. Not that bad, but I don't know which one. Which one? Oh, that feels creamy. I think F6 is a better match. This might be... I don't know. I think I'm going to go with F6 because I like the yellow undertone. I want to say that I don't have any stick foundations in my collection. That's why I'm so excited to try this one. Not just for the price, because €6 is amazing, but the reviews that I saw on this product were all positive. So that's why I'm so excited. I hope this works for me. And again, I have dry skin and sometimes sensitive, not all the time, just sometimes. So if this works, it might become my new go-to foundation. So let's see. Again, I don't know how much I have to apply. So I don't know, I think that's enough. Let's see how this blends. Alright, so far so good. This looks very natural, skin-like, and feels like nothing. Feels super lightweight. I will say this is medium coverage. I'm going to apply just a little bit more on the sides of my nose, and yeah, I think the color is a match. So I'm going to apply just a little bit more. See how this layers? Feels very creamy. Alright, so the second layer blends very easy. Alright, so I will say that the coverage is medium to full coverage, very buildable, doesn't look cakey. Well, I was quite scared that this is gonna look cakey because it's a stick foundation, but it's actually surprisingly skin-like. So I'm impressed. Alright, next I'm going to try the concealer and see how this looks. I really hope this is not too light for me. So again, I heard nothing but good things about this concealer as well, and people compare this to the Shape Tape from Tarte. Again, I don't have that concealer, so I cannot compare them, but they compare it because of the doe foot applicator, I guess, not because of the formula. I don't know. Smells a little bit perfumey, but not too bad. I think I applied a little bit too much. Let's see how this blends. So I'm going to use the tip of my sponge to blend this. Alright, so this blends super easy, and again I think I nailed it with the shade. Alright, so this feels very lightweight. It has coverage, as you can see, and looks very natural. I have to set my under eyes because this settles into my fine lines, but so far so good. I really like how this blends and how this feels like nothing. Feels like I don't have anything on my face. So I'm going to set my under eyes with my RCMA no color powder, and I'm going to apply it with a sponge. So I'm not going to bake, I'm just going to set my under eyes. So I will say that the concealer looks pretty matte under my eyes, even though I did set that with my powder, but you can really tell where the concealer ends and where my foundation starts. So I'm going to zoom you in before I apply contour, so you can see how my skin looks. So you can totally see that the foundation did settle around my nose and my forehead, but it's not too bad. And again, I have a lot of fine lines on my forehead because you can totally see that I do so many face expressions. So it's not too bad, you can totally see right here. But again, I didn't set this foundation with my face powder, so yeah. Alright, next I'm going to cream contour with the darker shade, and I really hope this is not too dark for me. Alright, so let's see how cream contour blends. my god, this is so creamy. I'm not going to apply too much, but this glides on like it's super creamy. I think that's enough. Then I'm going to do my nose contour. Alright, so I'm going to blend that contour with my Avon brush. This is small flat brush, like a kabuki, but it's not a kabuki. I don't know how to call this brush. I don't know what this brush is for, but I'm going to use it to blend my contour. Oh my god, I'm impressed. It's not too dark. I mean, I didn't even apply too much, but I love it. And this blends super easy, like super easy. Alright, I'm going to blend a little bit that with my sponge. I think that looks very nice. So I think I'm going to apply just a little bit more on this side. I think I applied a little bit too much. Alright, so that's a little bit too dark for my nose contour, but I'm going to make it work. Alright, so it doesn't look bad, my nose contour, but it's a little bit too dark for my liking. But anyway, I'm going to set my entire face with my Milani face powder, and this is in the shade light medium. And this doesn't feel very tacky to the touch, but I feel like you have to set this because it transfers a little bit. There's something on my finger, just a tiny bit, but I do feel that you have to set this because, you know, to last longer. Alright, so I feel that the powder did tone a little bit my nose contour, which I really like. And yeah, next I'm going to finish my face makeup and I will be right back. Alright, so I just finished my eye makeup and I'm not feeling like wearing falsies today, so I'm going to go natural with my lashes. Next I'm going to try this lip liner and see if I have a matching lipstick for this. If I don't have, I will apply this all over my lips, and maybe I will apply lip gloss on top and call it a day. Ooh, that's sharp. So the color looks like a bubblegum pink. Oh, that's a very bright pink. So it doesn't feel very smooth, like it's not very creamy. My Essence one is creamier than this. And actually I don't know if this is a lip liner or an eyeliner because it doesn't say. I hope this is a lip liner. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this is a very bright Barbie pink. This doesn't feel right, like feels super sticky. Alright, so on top of that I'm going to apply my Essence Nude Lip Gloss. Alright, so this doesn't feel right. I don't like the color, but anyway, so I guess I'm going to see you in a few hours and I will let you know my final thoughts. And this is so hard to remove. Alright guys, so it's been what, 5 to 6 hours since I applied this foundation. I'm going to speak very soft because it's late. As you can see, my boyfriend is already sleeping. So I applied this foundation at 7 p.m. or something like that, and now is 1 in the morning. So I didn't do much besides watching movies and eating popcorn. So I don't know if this is a review. I don't think so. It's more like first impressions, as I said in the beginning. So my makeup doesn't look very bad. I will say that I did touch my face a lot because I was watching movies, I was laying my head, I was, you know, touching my face. And I really don't think that my makeup looks that bad after 6 hours of wearing. It did settle around my mouth, but not that crazy. And into my fine lines on my forehead, and also, alright, so you can see under my eyes it did creased a little bit, around my nose not that bad, and into my smile lines, but it's nothing crazy. And around my forehead, yeah, it doesn't look bad. So I really like how this feels on my skin, and how this wears is very lightweight, so it doesn't feel like nothing on the skin. And I kind of have that dewy effect, and I'm not mad about that because I have dry skin, so I really like that dewy effect. So yeah, I do really think this deserves all the money. I mean, €6. This is a steal. This is a very good foundation. I mean, this was my first time trying it. I have to play a little bit more with this, but so far so good. I really love it. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, stick form, applies very easy, blends very easy. It's very creamy, gives me coverage, looks very natural on the skin. So what can I say? I love it. I checked online. This is a lip liner, a matte lip liner, and this doesn't feel right on my lips, so I didn't like this at all. And the concealer, yeah, I don't know what to say, but so far I don't love it and I don't hate it, so I have to play a little bit more with this. Yeah, what can I say? I think Makeup Revolution did a very good job with this foundation. I mean, I do recommend this to try out for €6. I think this is a steal. This is so cheap, €6. A foundation, what the heck. So I do recommend this to you, and if you have oily skin, this might not be the perfect foundation for you. Or before applying this foundation, make sure you apply a matte primer. That will help. And what can I say? Let me know if you have this foundation, if you love it. If you don't love it, why don't you love it, or why do you love it? So far so good. I do like this a lot. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my first impressions slash review, wherever I may call this video. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, and I will see you in my next one. I hope this is not too dark for me. Concealer, help.